of the game. 98.5, the Sports Hub.
Colts Law. Call today and let's ride.
The home of the Pats, the Sports Hub.
The Bikers Law Firm.
Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host, Mr. Brodie here. Miss Mags is in the house, right around the corner. Just out of the camera's eye here. Joining you for game number 3 of the Detroit-Boston series, and it looks like there is a doubleheader. So this is the first game of the doubleheader on Sunday, May 28th. It'll be Jack Billingham going for the Detroit Tigers against Alan Ripley for the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox looking to get, I believe, this swept the Blue Jays in 4, and they won the first 2 games of the series. So this is going for game number 7 in a row, I believe.
He'll dispatch D'Anthony Thomas as
Let's get this game underway. Game number 46 of the season.
in gold. The red helmet with a white face mask and the red pants with gold and white stripes. Stephen Gostkowski is teed up to our right. We're in the nautical blue jersey with the white number 3 trimmed in red. Silver helmet, silver pants. Left hand raised now begins the approach. And a run up right to left as he drives.
Sorry about that. We had the Patriots game going in the background. Alrighty, Miss Mags co-hosted the last game. Mr. Brodie's back in his co-host seat to do the night game here. Not sure if we're going to do, we might do both ends of the doubleheader tonight. We're not sure. Depends on how we feel after the first one. As long as it doesn't go 19 innings like the one of the Red Sox games this week. Right, Mr. Brodie? We don't want 19-inning games. We don't do that much. And Mr. Brodie's shaking his head. No, we don't want the 19-inning games. Right? No 19-inning games. We just had some Chinese food, so we're all ready to go, so that MSG may be kicking in pretty soon. Right, Mr. Brodie? We may get tired, so we'll have to see. Alright. You're uncocking your head now? Yeah? Alright. So anyway, Mr. Brodie's favorite, Alan Ripley. No, not his favorite. He doesn't like Alan Ripley, does he? No. Is on the mound for the Red Sox. He's got a record of 3-2, surprisingly. With it, his ERA is 7.71, so he's got a lot of run support. 35 innings pitched, 56 hits allowed in those 35 innings, 12 walks and 18 strikeouts, 7 home runs allowed. So you definitely dread any game that Alan Ripley starts, and Rich Hobson plays at third. So it's kind of a double whammy right there. And the good news is that Fred Lynn's back in the starting lineup after, I believe, like 3 games in which he was on the bench. He did hit a key pinch hit home run in the last game. So if you haven't checked out the last game, check that one out. That was a great game between the Tigers and the Red Sox. All right, Yastrzemski's back at first, and the usual defense. So the Detroit lineup is as follows: Ron LaFleur, the center fielder, bats first. Lou Whitaker is the second baseman, batting second. Legrand Orange, Rusty Staub, the DH, bats third. Jason Thompson, the first baseman, bats cleanup. Steve Kemp, the right fielder, bats fifth. Milt May is behind the plate once again, batting sixth. Tim Cochran, the right fielder, bats seventh. Phil Mankowski is the third baseman, batting eighth. And Alan Trammell is the shortstop, batting ninth. I believe that's the same exact lineup as of yesterday. It's a good day at Fenway here. So the lefties 1 to 18 on the ballpark check will be a homer. 1 to 18 will be a single. on the left-handed batter's check. A 1-11, a home run. On the righty batters, a 1-15 will be a single, and a 1-17 will be a home run. And as you can see here, anything above 100 is to the batter's advantage. So doubles 116 and triples 115. So a lot of chances for extra base hits here. Alright. So Ripley takes the mound. Looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch to LaFleur. And LaFleur is going to take one deep automatically, and it's going to go off the wall. Lynn is on his horse. Jumps, it's off the wall. He's around second, but it retreats back to the bag as the throw comes in. So a leadoff double. So already the Red Sox and Alan Ripley are in trouble with a leadoff double. Corners are playing in for Whitaker. Whitaker's hitting .296 with 6 runs batted in. Ooh, Whitaker's going to get his pitch. Definitely want to stay off the 4 column if you're a Red Sox fan. And that's about the best we can hope for on that one, just about. That's a walk, so runners on first and second for Rusty Staub. Hitting .252 with a homer and 11 runs batted in. Ripley looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup in the pitch. Oh, and they find that single. Man. So that's going to load the bases. So the bases are loaded with nobody out but Jason Thompson. Fisk goes out to the mound this time and talks with Ripley, trying to settle him down. Back behind the plate, gives him a sign. Here's the windup in the pitch to Jason Thompson. He's hitting .284 with 3 homers and 18 runs batted in. Not where you want to be if you're a Red Sox fan. And just like that, I know Mr. Brodie's not happy with that one either, as Jason Thompson hits a grand slam, grand salami. So the first 4 batters reach, first 3 batters reach, and then Thompson hits a grand slam. So that's about as bad as you can get. And Alan Ripley, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Steve Kemp up now, still nobody out. And finally we get an out. As he hits it to right, Evans will make the catch. First out of the ball game. So that'll bring up Milt May, the catcher. Mr. Brodie is definitely upset about that one as he's heading out. He can't even bear to watch it now. This one's going to be a fly ball to right. Be a range check on Evans. It should be an out. And it will be. Evans will make the catch for out number 2. He's already given up more runs than he actually did in the game. He only gave up 3 in the actual game. So the Red Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. So 2 down now for Tim Cochran. Off to a fast start, hitting .360 with 2 homers and 10 runs batted in. He'll hit a ground ball to Yastrzemski, who's a 2 range. Oh, he's not going to be able to get to this one though. Nobody, unless you're a 1 range, will be able to get to that one. And it'll be a 2-out single for Cochran. Brings up Phil Mankowski, hitting .176 with 2 homers and 4 runs batted in. Even a .176 hitter can get a hit off of Alan Ripley. Cochran stops at second, so Ripley in danger of again of surrendering another run as if Tremor reaches, the Tigers will have batted around. It looks like he's gonna. Perhaps not though, as Rick Burleson should make the play on this. And he will for out number 3. However, the Red Sox find themselves in the hole after a grand slam by Jason Thompson. So the Red Sox line up against... Ooh, we got pitching here. against Jack Billingham is as follows. Rick Burleson, the shortstop, bats first. Jerry Remy, the second baseman, will bat second. Jim Rice, the left fielder, bats third. First baseman Kai Yastrzemski will bat cleanup. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk batting fifth. Center fielder back in the lineup today. Freddie Lynn bats sixth. Butch Hobson down to the number 6 spot, batting seventh and playing third base. Batting eighth, the right fielder Dwight Evans, and DHing again today is Jack Brohammer. Burleson leads it off. He's hitting .273 with a homer and 16 runs batted in. Billingham is 1-5 on the season with 3.22 ERA. Has not gotten much run support. 64 innings pitched, 66 hits, 24 walks, and 27 strikeouts. And has surrendered 8 home runs. It's the pitch to Burleson. It'll be a ground ball to Whitaker. 2 range. And he'll make the play over to Thompson for out number 1. Next up, Jerry Remy. Got his average up over 305 with a homer and 15 runs batted in. This will be a ground ball to Trammell. Up with it over to Thompson for out number 2. Jim Rice up now, hitting .328 with 14 homers and 43 runs batted in. Leads the Red Sox with those 14 home runs. And he'll ground out to Trammell, and the Red Sox go in order. After 1 full, it's Detroit 4 and Boston nothing. Red Sox are 9-1 in their last 10 games. So Ripley will face the top of the order again as the Tigers batted around before Whitaker and Stubb. This will be a fly ball to Lynn. Races in. And makes the play for out number 1. Detroit is in 6th place in the standings, 10 games behind the first place Red Sox. So Whitaker walked and scored on the grand slam by Thompson his first time up. And he will foul out to Fisk as he makes the catch for out number 2. Rusty Staubach now singled his first time up. Came around the score on the grand slam by Thompson. And this time he'll draw a walk. This brings up Thompson, who hit a grand slam his first time up. And he'll add a single to that. Staub stops at second. So runners on first and second with 2 down. Steve Kemp flew out his first time up. And Steve Kemp gets a hold of one into the right field grandstands for a 3-run home run. So just like that, the Red Sox are down 7-0. Grand slam by Thompson, and now a 3-run homer by Steve Kemp. And that's it. We're pulling Ripley right away here. He is done. My goodness. As horrible as he's been, this might be the worst. As Mr. Brodie is going to bed. He can't bear to see it. Maybe Miss Maggs will take his place. Oh, we just heard that we're taking out Alan Ripley, so maybe he'll be back. Mr. Brodie, we're taking out Ripley. You can come back. It's safe. No, don't worry. We're not going to bring in Bob Bailey. You're all right. All right, who did we bring in here? I think we're going to bring in... I think we want to bring in Jim Wright. I think he might be pitching in the second game. Let's check and see who's pitching in the second game. The same score of the second game was 4-3 too. And it is Jim Wright, so Jim Wright cannot pitch in this game as he's going to be pitching in the next game. Oh boy. Well, see if we can at least get Ripley to finish out this inning. ground out to Remy, and that'll do it. So Billingham now is a 7-run lead as the Red Sox find themselves in a deep hole now. It'll be Yastrzemski, Fisk, and Lynn, heart of the order. Yastrzemski's hitting .262 with 6 homers and 25 runs batted in. And he'll start the inning with a single. Fisk up now, hitting .281 with 3 homers and 17 runs batted in. And he'll waste a single, so back-to-back hits to start the second. Brings up Fred Lynn. He had a big home run, big 3-run homer in the last game to give the Red Sox the win. Alright, don't know what's going on there. We'll be right back. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. It's our CBS Sports line. Not the rally cry for the Red Sox, although hopefully that'll help. Ooh, looks like the Chiefs have gone ahead of the Patriots 21-17. Not good. Alright, Fred Lynn up now. Let's see what he can do. A fly ball to center. LaFleur is a 3 range, so a 1 through 6 would be a hit. That would be nice. Oh, nope. This is not a hit. I think he'll make the play for out number 1. Let's see. Alright, Butch Hobson up now. Hitting .267, 5 homers and 20 runs batted in. Ooh, he's going to get a chance to hit here. Red Sox need a big one here. Come on, number 6. Oh, it's the worst thing that can happen. Hits it to Trammell over order for 1, back to first, double play. The Red Sox threat goes by the boards, and they still trail 7-0. See if Ripley can get another inning out of this. And nope, Tim Cochran leads it off with a base hit. And it looks like it's, oh, nice. Now he throws a wild pitch. Excellent. Good job, Ripley. So runner scoring position now for Mankowski. And he's going to hit a fly ball here to right. Evans goes back, and it's caught. Evans makes a great catch there to save extra bases. Cochran holds at second. Brings up Trammell now. And another wild pitch for Ripley. Good job, Ripley. As Cochran moves to third. The ground ball to Burleson. Fires the first, close play. Cochran will score from third for the 8th run. LaFleur up now, 1 for 2 with a double. And I'll add a single to that, why not? So Ripley's already given up 9 hits in 3 innings. This will definitely be his last inning if he can get through this, which I don't think he is going to be able to get through this. Oh, he's going to double down the right field line. We got to throw for the lead runner. We got to try to keep that. Throwers coming home. Let the ball come through. Not cut off, and he's out at home. Excellent. Maybe that'll spark the Red Sox now. Detroit does add 1, and they lead at 8-0 now. It's definitely going to be the last inning for Ripley. Evans in there now. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here as he's hitting .263 with 7 homers and 21 runs batted in. And Evans is going to get a hold of one here. This is going to go over the Green Monster for a solo home run. So the Red Sox are on the board. It's now 8-1. Brings up Jack Brohammer. .278, hit it with 6 runs batted in. And he'll line it out to Trammell for out number 1. Burleson up now, grounded out his first time up. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here. He'll single to the opposite field. So run on first and one down for Jerry Remy. Rounded out his first time up. He's going to pop one up to second. Whitaker is under it and makes the catch. So 2 down now. Yankees lead the Blue Jays 3-2. Milwaukee with the lead over California 3-0. Oakland 1-0 over Chicago. Same score. Kansas City leads Minnesota 1-0. Hassler battering the Thrones guard. So Jim Rice steps to the plate now 0-for-1. And he'll fly out to the floor for out number 3. The Red Sox get on the board on the solo home run by Dwight Evans. So after 3, it's 8-1. That is going to be it, as we're going to pull out Ripley. Let's see. Stanley can go do a long relief thing, so let's bring in Stanley. Bob Stanley in here, trying to mop up for a few innings. See if the Red Sox can chip away. And Rusty Staub up now. Single, then walk. 1-for-1. He'll walk again. Thompson up now 2-for-2. Hit a grand slam home run in the first and singled in the second. Ground ball to first. Yastrzemski should have this one. No, he does not. As his range goes down to 3. Must be the way he's playing or something. Oh, because he's holding the runner on. That makes sense. And now it's going to be a base hit. Stop in second. So the first 2 runners on. So Stanley's left off where Ripley started off where Ripley's left off. So Stanley so far is no better than Ripley. Kemp's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he's going to single. 3 straight hits here in the fourth. We'll load the bases. Oh, actually, nope. Staub is going to come home. It's 9-1 now. Runners on the corner. Still nobody out. Fly ball to left. Range check for Rice. Oh, and Rice isn't going to get to it. It's going to be a double, so all kinds of fun stuff happened. Detroit's already got 13 hits on the day. This is a fiasco. This might beat our Red Sox fans' record there for that last game he played against the Yankees. Was it like 13-1 or something like that? Or 10-1 here. Nobody's warning from the bullpen. Stanley's still nobody out, and runners on second and third. Oh, great. An arranged play on Hobson. Here we go. It rains, it pours. Alright, let's see if he can avoid the error here. He does. Hobson actually makes a play. Kemp will score the 11th run. So 1 down now, and they at third. Jankowski is 1-for-2 with a single. Burleson has it. Goes over to first, 2 down as the May comes in to score. Now a 12-1 game. Stanley will field it, throw to Yastrzemski, and that'll be it. But Detroit adds another 4 spot, and after 3.5 lead, it leads at 12-1. Stanley will be charged with 4 runs there. So Yastrzemski up. He singled his first time up. He does single again, so Yastrzemski's 2-for-2. Brings up Fisk. He singled his first time up also. And he finds the strikeout amongst all those hits and walks and everything. So 1 down now. Brings up Freddie Lynn. He flew out his first time up. And this time he'll single. Yastrzemski will take second. He'll move over to third. So runners at the corners of one down for Hobson. He go around into a double play last time the Red Sox had a rally going. Strikeout this time. So 2 down now for Evans, who homered his first time up. And he'll pop one up to Trammell, and that'll do it. So the Red Sox do not score. And after 4 full, trail it by 11. Stanley up now. Back on the mound again. Yeah, all 4 runs were earned. Face the top of the order, round the 4. Fly out to Evans for out number 1. Brings up Whitaker. He's 1 for 2 of the double. And no walk. Oh, another weird foul to the catcher. We're getting a lot of those lately. It's out number 2. Can the Red Sox get a 1-2-3 inning? And they will, as they lines out to Hobson. So the Red Sox finally get a 1-2-3 inning and keep Detroit off the board. So after halfway through, it's 12-1 Detroit. Brohammer leads it off. We'll line out the Trammell out number 1. Brings up Burleson, 1 for 2. And he's going to hit one over the head of LaFleur. It's going to bounce around. And he's going to end up on third with a triple. So Burleson gets a 1-out triple. Brings up Rem Dog, 0 for 2. He's going to ground out to Mankowski. They have to hold him down by 11. So he's retired. Jim Rice is 0 for 2. And what was a 2 range, so 1-2 will do that. And Trammell will make the play for out number 3. Mr. Brodie is in the room, but he doesn't want to go in his co-host seat. I cannot blame him, as the Red Sox are horrible today. Guess you can't win them all. Oh, there he is. Mr. Brodie, gonna come join your seat there? It's okay, don't worry. Oh, and Jason Thompson might go yard again. And he does. So Jason Thompson has hit his 2nd home run of the day. This one's a solo shot. And now it's 13-1, just like I think the score that our Red Sox had against the Yankees against the Red Sox, using pure sim baseball. Again, check that out if you haven't checked out Pure Sim Baseball. Check that out on El Red Sox Fan Station, YouTube station there. We all stick together here. With, tabletop baseball and Strat-o-matic Delaware and drawing a blank right now. But anyway, all of our guys that play baseball and watch each other's channels, so check them out. Check out my subscriptions; they're all in there, in the related channels. So Steve Kemp up now, 2 for 3 with a home run. He hit I believe it was a 3-run homer in the 2nd, and this time he'll strike out looking. 2 down now, 1 down now for Milt May. Get an RBI double in the 4th. This time they'll ground out to Remy for out number 2. Brings up Tim Cochran. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI, a couple of singles. And he'll ground out to Remy for out number 3. Detroit puts another run on the board on the 2nd home run of the day by Jason Thompson. They lead it now 13-1. Stremski up now. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. And he's going to hit one into the gap. He's going to go into the triangle. Yastrzemski's in there with a leadoff double. He's 3 for 3 now. Brings up Carlton Fisk, 1 for 2 with a single. And it's going to be a wild pitch on Billingham. Yastrzemski will move to third. And he's going to ground one to Trammell. Yastrzemski's going to come home over to Thompson, so they'll get the out. Yastrzemski will score. And it's a 13-2 game. Cleveland and Baltimore are scoreless. The Yankees are all over Toronto, 8-2. Nettles hit his 6th home run for the Yankees. He's putting up big numbers this year. Milwaukee slipping by California 3-1. Yeah. With Logel and Ryan currently dueling. Chicago on top of Oakland 4-2. Orta has hit his 7th home run for the White Sox. Kansas City is edging Minnesota 4-3. So Fred Lynn up now. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Ground ball to Whitaker. Should be able to make the play here. And he does. Over to Thompson for out number 2. Brings up Butch Hobson, 0 for 2. Rounded out into double play and struck out. And he'll strike out for the 2nd time. So Hobson now 0 for 3. That'll bring up Mankowski. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI. And he'll lace a single to lead it off here in the 7th. Trammell up now, 0 for 3 with an RBI. Immediately going to lace a single up the middle. Mankowski will move to 2nd and he'll stop there. So first 2 runners on for the Tigers. Action in the Red Sox bullpen once again. As Stanley loads the bases with nobody out. Excellent job, Stanley. The Red Sox pitching has been horrible today. Let's see. Whitaker up there. I'm going to bring in a bunch of lefties there. I'm going to bring in Bergmeyer. Wow, look at all these lefties. Bergmeyer is going to come in. Play Stanley. Stanley responsible for all 3 runners. The corners are going to play in. Whitaker up now. Bergmeyer comes into the game with a 1-run record, 3.71 ERA. Be a ground ball to third. And he nails Mankowski going home. So 1 down now. Base is still loaded. We've got to play the infield in here. In. Rusty Staub up now. Well, the Patriots looks like they just scored a touchdown. So they're taking the lead 23-21, pending the extra point. This will be a ground ball. Oh no, a range check on Hobson. No! And it's going to be a single and probably an error. Let's see. Oh, Hobson avoids the error once again, but it is a single, so at least another run will score. Two runs come in. It's 15-2 now. Thompson up now. He's got a couple home runs on the day. And he'll lace another single, so he'll just had another RBI come in. And 16-2 now. Definitely probably the worst game of the season the Red Sox have played. At least the last one I can remember. So runners on first and second, still only 1 out for Steve Kemp, who homered it in the 2nd and hit his RBI single in the 4th. He's got 4 runs batted in for the day. And he strikes him out for out number 2. Brings up Milt May, 1 for the double, RBI. He'll strike out. That'll be it for Detroit in the 7th, but they tack on 3. It's 16-2, 7th inning stretch time. And Mr. Brodie's come back. He figures, why not? He came back with, he was going to get the trivia question of the day. So name the player who twice hit the most home runs in the season for the Twins with 49. I was going to say Harmon Killebrew, yep, sorry. It's the only twin I can think of. Harmon Killebrew, yep. Thank you for that trivia question. Fairly easy one there, Mr. Brodie, but I thought he'd be easy on us. Thought he'd be easy on us given the score of 16-2. We figured we had enough suffering. We don't need to suffer with the trivia question. Right, Mr. Brodie? Right? You got nothing to say. He looks dejected there. So I can't say I blame him. But Dwight Evans leads it off. He's 1 for 2 with a solo home run. And he'll lace a single for his 2nd hit of the day. Billingham's still out there. Up to 91 pitches now. So Brohammer 0 for 2. A couple of lineouts. This time he'll pop out the first. Thompson will make the catch for out number 1. Top of the order, Burleson up now. Singled in the 3rd and tripled in the 5th. 2 for 3. Draw a walk here. So runners on 1st and 2nd, 1 down for Remy. 0 for 3 on the day. Oh, this could be 2. Over to 2nd for 1. Back to 1st. Double play. So Remy hits in the 4-6-3 double play, and that's it for the Red Sox in the 7th. Bergmeyer back out there again. He'll face Cochran to lead it off. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI. The ground ball to Remy over to Yastrzemski, out number 1. Brings up Mankowski, 2 for 4 with an RBI. And he'll strike out. Bergmeyer's been done fairly well. Brings up Trammell, 1 for 4 with an RBI. He'll walk. On the floor, 2 for 4 with a double. Ground ball to Burleson. This should do it. And he'll be up with it. Over to Yastrzemski for out number 3. So for only the 2nd time, 2nd inning, Detroit does not score. They've scored in 6 of the 8 innings. Lead at 16-2 going into the bottom of the 8th. This one can't get over soon enough, and if you like to look at the scores, there they are. So Jim Rice will lead it off here in the Red Sox 8th. He's 0 for 3 on the day. Oh, that's the story of the day. He just misses getting a single there. Mankowski's up with it over to Thompson, out number 1. Yastrzemski having a great day. A couple of singles and a double, 3 for 3. And he'll draw a walk, so he'll remain perfect on the day, as he's now reached base all 4 times. Carlton Fisk up now, 1 for 3 with an RBI. And it's going to be a range play for the catcher May. Oh, it's going to be a wild pitch, it looks like. So Yastrzemski moving the scoring position. 1 down. Fisk's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he'll lace a single to left. And hold Yastrzemski at 3rd. The runners at the corners with 1 down for Freddie Lynn. 1 for 3 with a single. And that's going to be it for Billingham. Definitely in line to get the win there. Steve Falkart comes in. Got a record of 1-0 with a 9.58 ERA. Just trying to get some work. 10 innings pitched, 18 hits allowed, 6 walks and 6 strikeouts and 3 homers. And Lynn's going to get a good pitch to hit here. Ah, just misses it. Oh, maybe not though. This might be one of those leaping things at the wall. Fielding maybe average, jumping for it. And he can't get it. Another 3-run home run for Fred Lynn. And it's 16-5 now. As Lynn hits his second 3-run homer in as many days. So that one was just over the reach of a 4. So it'll bring up Butch Hobson. He's 0 for 3 on the day. A couple of strikeouts. And he'll fly out to left for out number 2. Evans up now. 2 for 3 with a solo homer. And he'll get his 3rd hit of the day up the middle. Brings up Rohammer, who's 0 for 3. And he'll draw a walk. Brings up Burleson. He's 2 for 3 with a single and a triple. Check on Whitaker. He'll get it over to Thompson for out number 3. So we head to the 9th. The Red Sox get 3 and a 3-run homer by Lynn. Still trail at 16-5. And then Bergmeyer in for another inning. Why not? He's been the best Red Sox pitcher today by far. He strikes out. Out Whitaker for out number 1 here in the 9th. Stavo laces a single back up through the box. Thompson up now. He's 5 for 5 with 2 home runs. Wow. And he's got 6 RBIs on the day. 5 for 5. So a 5-hit day for Thompson. Can he make it 6 out of 6? No, as he strikes out swinging. Still a fine day. Kemp up now, 2 for 5 with a homer. And he'll ground out to Burleson. Over to first, and that'll do it. So we head to the bottom of the 9th with Detroit up 16-5. Remy's 0 for 4 on the day. He gets his first hit of the day. Brings up Jim Rice, 0 for 4 on the day. And he's going to lace a single. Remy holds at second. The first 2 runners on for the Red Sox here in the 9th. Brings up Yastrzemski. He's been on base all 4 times. A couple of singles, a double, and a walk. See if he can continue that. And he will as he walks to load the bases. Brings up Fisk. 2 for 4 on the day in the RBI. He's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And Fisk is going to hit a grand slam. Wow. So 4 more runs. The Red Sox are still down by 7, but at least they're making it a ball game now. As it's now 16-9. Wow. Still nobody out though. Ah. Lynn's going to fly out to right. Man, that would be nice for another home run there. 16-10 sounds so much better than 16-9. Hobson up now. Hitless on the day. And he'll remain hitless as he strikes out for the 3rd time. So Red Sox down to their last out. Dwight Evans. Also having a good day. 3 for 4 with a couple singles and a solo home run. Here. And this should do it. And it will, as the 4 will make the catch. And the Red Sox go down to the Detroit Tigers 16-9. Did make a valiant comeback though, as they scored 7 runs in the last 2 innings, but it was just too much as Alan Ripley and Bob Stanley just put them in too deep of a hole. quickly go through the box score, and I mean quickly. So Ripley gets the loss, 3-3. He has an ERA of 9 now, as he 3 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 8 runs, all of them earned. 2 walks, no strikeouts, 2 homers. Horrible. Grand slam to Thompson and a 3-run homer to Steve Kemp. Jack Billingham gets the win. He's now 2-5. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 10 hits allowed, 4 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a homer. And Bob Stanley, let's not forget Bob Stanley. 3 hits. 3 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 8 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, and 1 strikeout, and a home run. So he was equally as bad as Alan Ripley. Tom Bergmeyer was excellent. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, a walk, and 5 strikeouts. In a bright spot for the Red Sox pitching staff today. Let's see, let's check out that. I think definitely the player of the game is going to be Jason Thompson. 5 for 6, 4 runs scored, 6 runs batted in, 2 home runs. He now has 5 on the season. Steve Kemp, 2 for 6 with 4 runs batted in, 4 and 2 runs scored. For the Red Sox, Carlton Fisk, 3 for 5. I didn't realize he was 3 for 5. With 5 runs batted in, a couple runs scored. And Fred Lynn, another 3-run home run. 2 for 5 with a homer and 3 runs batted in and a run scored. Fred Lynn now has 12 home runs on the season. And Jim Rice was an 0 for... Oh no, he did get a hit, 1 for 5. So that's it. As the Red Sox go down to the Detroit Tigers, the Red Sox are now 30-16. Detroit is 19-23. So I think we got to play the next game of the doubleheader. So Mr. Brodie and I want to play the second game of the doubleheader, Mr. Brodie? We got to play another game, huh? We can't go to bed with that taste in our mouth. No. Alan Ripley was horrible, huh? Yeah. So, alright, so join us when Jim Wright takes the mound against the Detroit Tigers in Game 2 of the doubleheader. So we'll see you back in a bit. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Brodie. Bye-bye.